Welcome to the second episode of Minetest. And in this episode, I do have a very specific goal. I want to make a mining machine that I could say, let go, right here, and it would be able to mine straight into the wall for thousands of blocks or so and get me lots of resources. And in order to do that, there are two main blocks that I need. Well, maybe three. The first thing that I need is this breaker, and it'll break any block in front of it. And it's got all of this. I need mese, and I need a lot of iron. And the other block I will need are these frames, and this needs brass, and in order to get brass, I need an alloyer, and for that I need bricks. And I actually haven't looked at this one, so I will also need, I will also need plastic. And I get okay, this isn't that bad. Yeah, so I get the oil extract just from leaves. So what I will be doing is, for this, I'll need to get bricks, and then I'll need leaves along the way. So I will be searching for both clay and getting leaves. So I did add a couple of mods between episodes, and what the heck is this thing? I do not remember this thing. And it's strong, but not as strong as me. So what the heck? Ooh, some diamonds though. So I guess it was worth it. And also, I'm not sure if you can see, but I believe there is it doesn't work underwater. I believe I found clay right here. Yeah, I found clay. So I should have both of the things. So I have the clay I need. Sandstone with men. Oh, but that guy dropped a lot. I have that. So I guess I'll just mine all of this, and then I will gather some more leaves and go home. So I've got about 3 stacks of clay, so I'll be funneling that into there. And also I have a bunch of pine needles. So 26 oil. So that's good enough. And we need to make a simple motor. And we also need to cook. So we need to cook this twice. So I've got more furnaces, so now we put the oil in here, and out comes this paraffin, and we put in the paraffin, and out comes the plastic sheets. And so I've gotten enough bricks to make this first furnace here. And so what I need is copper and zinc. I already have, I have a little bit of copper, and zinc is pretty much everywhere. So I'm going to gather some more copper and then come back. And so I've got all my copper. Put both of these in here with some coal. And coal is not fuel. Oh, okay, so I was trying to put these in as lumps. But I actually have to smelt these both first. Okay, and so now we actually put the things in here. and we get our brass. And then we put our brass, surround it with sticks, and we get a frame. The thing about these frames is that they will actually stick together, and when you, they'll stick together, except if you don't want them to. And when you push it, all the frames that don't have this surface, that just have this surface together, will actually stick together. And the other thing I actually need is more coal. I will need to get more coal, but I need some Mesecon wires, and so you just get that by throwing Mese in a furnace, and out pop some Mesecons. And the reason I need these is I believe you can do something like this. How do you do that? I was pretty sure you could place blocks in this. Well, I know you can place on top of these. And so what you can do is, again, this is basically redstone. So I can power things just by having it on top of these. And now to use all this plastic that we need, I think we need, I don't know, we only need one of these. And so now we have our spools. And you can split that, even though it's not really an ingot, you can split it. Now I have motors, and I get those back. And then I need a frame motor, and I have all the things for that. So now this is the thing that will actually push the motor, push these frames. Okay. I have a lever, got this motor. I would not like it that way. Okay, I guess it goes pointed away from you. And say I wanted to move this stuff. If I place these for the sand around it. No. Okay, I figured it out. It's actually what's on top of this that moves. So, for example, if I have this there, that moves, and it carries that block with it. And so now all I need to do is get the node breakers. I think I'll probably need 3 of these. So I'll need 9 of these. And let's see how far what I currently have is. Well, I don't even have enough iron. But now we can make gears, and this will make 2 of these once we get that. And here's our first one, and the second, and the third one. So now with these, all you have to do is make them face a block, give it a pickaxe, and once you activate it, it eats the block and spits it out behind it. And I'm pretty sure I will also need this, which is a move stone, and it's kind of like a piston, except it's better, since it will just move itself in whatever direction, so you don't need anything to pull it back. It'll just go. So I think I have the basic frame of it figured out. So what's going to happen is that this switch will power this pusher here, and then this is the frame motor, and so it will move these for, it'll push those forward, but those will be connected down here to this, and I will actually need 4 of these. Then these will all fire off because they're connected here. And then the one thing I'm missing is that right in this area, I'm going to need a controller. And I'm thinking one of these. It's not that hard to make, because it's sand and iron and some wires. So I'm going to make one of those and make the last one of these and show you the finished product. So I've got the 4th one in, and just for this demo I'm going to use just stone pickaxes because I don't want it to accidentally run away from me. But I do have the controllers now, so I should be able to put this in. So I think I have it here. And so what this does is it will alternate between A and D being on every second. Let me copy this just to make sure. Yeah. So, the only problem here is it's somehow not allowing it to push. Why won't you push? Oh no, there's a guy here. Oh, dang it. I didn't think I added monsters to this. I added animal. I didn't add normal mobs. I might need to remove that because I don't like that. Yeah, I'm just not a fan of things coming out of nowhere and killing me. And that's basically what that was, is I'm focused on a machine, and then a monster decides that I'm dead now, and I didn't want to be dead, but I ended up being dead. Yeah, so I think all of the problems I'm having are with this thing. And so I think I'm going to change what I'm using to be this, which is a blinky plant. And I can make some of these, so I'm going to make 2 of these, one for controlling when this goes off, and one for controlling when this goes off. I just heard something, so I guess it's time to fight a monster. What the frick? Oh, what the frick is that? Okay, actually, please stop that. Please stop. Please. Oh, frick. I'm back here again. Nope. Nope. Guess who's going away? You are going away. That is not happening again. I took off that mod, and there's still whatever that thing is. I'm just gonna pretend that doesn't exist. That seems like a good strategy for now. So I'm back. That thing was way too overpowered, and so now it's gone. Now back to my real problem. Okay, I think I know what's actually going on. It's that something has to be actually attached to these to push it. So I can't have the blocks be attached to these and then push these, because that doesn't work. I'm now thinking I may have been no. I was thinking I've been too clever, but not quite. I was thinking I could just do something like that, but yeah, it goes the wrong way. Okay, so I don't think that's actually going to work, but I do have a backup plan. So the other thing I know, instead of this system with these frames, since apparently it can't push multiple blocks with them, I do know there are these sticky blocks that you get from glue, and you can get that from smelting saplings. So let me get some saplings and wait for this. And now we have a sticky block. And we'll probably need more, but hopefully with this I can do something like this, this, yeah, I still will need all of these, but more sticky blocks. And then I can just have all of this link into something like that. Oh. Well, it will... Yeah, this will come down... No. So the problem is that face is sticky. So this isn't... This is a weird problem. So let's do what I said I could do in the first episode, which was completely redo stuff that I don't like. So it's right here. And as you can see, all the code for this is completely accessible. So all I need to do is figure out how to get all of it to work. Okay, I've been looking at this for a little bit. And so what this does is this is the part that checks if the node in front, the block in front of the thing, is air. So I still want there to be a maximum number it can push. Let's make it 48. But here I can just say put at the back of the list, put this, and then I move this to another function where I can say if there are too many of those, then we stop. Yep, so this should work. So now we have to see if it was effective. Now I should be able to put this here, put a frame here, put many blocks there, and come on. No, it didn't work. And I had to play around with it a bit because it turns out that I had two versions of the mod. Oh. Well, okay. Give me a sec, but as you can see, it will now actually push as many blocks as it needs. But it obviously won't push infinitely many, because I put a limit. So if I were to say, I can't see over here, but if I were to say just block off this wall, and that's still not enough. Yeah, let's say I were to do something like this, where I'm obviously pushing a lot of blocks, way more than I should be able to. This will just refuse to push. But if I say remove some of the blocks, it'll push just fine. And yeah, I just did this. It took me like maybe 10-15 minutes, and I changed the game. So I tried these, but they actually don't quite work correctly, in that if you try to pull one, it resets what's inside the block. So I decided this is generally fast enough for me. If I need it to go any faster in the future, I can do that in the future. But for right now, I can, like, here's some tin, not really anything else. Gold. Yeah, I'll just let this go, and if I find anything cool, I'll stop back in. But we shouldn't be stuck with mining forever, though, because there are spawner, if I can type, there are spawners here that you can see I can spawn gold, iron, tin. They're very expensive. They each take 4 diamond blocks. But these do output, I'm pretty sure, infinite of their resources. You just have to have stone around them. Okay, so it looks like it found a cave. How deep is the cave? Let's see. Okay, that didn't work quite right. Okay, it's not too far down though. So here we go. Get some zinc. And let's explore around here while it continues the mine. And it looks like there were a bunch of evil bunnies here before I decided that I didn't like those. And yeah, the first thing that I knew would happen eventually is I did just give them stone pickaxes, so they can't mine any of the good stuff. But I mean, it's still working good enough for me. And yeah. So this was all I set out to do. So I hope you enjoyed watching. Hope this made you interested in this game, that it's very customizable and it can do anything you want it to, quite literally. So thank you for watching, and see you in the next episode.